In this video, we're going to find and approximate values of inverse sine, cosine, and tangent functions from 6.1. Other names for these functions are going to be arc sine of 0.2, arc tangent of 2, and arc cosine of 3/4 would be additional ways to write these problems. Some people like this notation because they can't have the inverse function notation. Also, this keeps you from thinking that that's an exponent of -1. That's the inverse symbol that is paired, like we had f of x and f inverse of x. That -1 is the inverse symbol there. So those are the second features of sine, cosine, and tangent here. You can only do arc sine, arc cosine, and arc tangent. You're going to have to change the problem to use arc sine, arc cosine, and arc tangent if you have arc secant, arc cosecant, or arc cotangent. We'll discuss that later in other problems if we need to. For now, let's make sure that we're in radian mode because all of our questions here ask us to give our answer in radians. Remember that a inverse trig function is going to ask what angle within the range of the inverse trig function here has this value for the trig function. So, for example, what angle between -pi/2 and pi/2 has a sine value of 2/10? That's what we're trying to find, and we're going to find the answer in radians. So arc sine of 0.2 is, and we're going to round this to the nearest hundredth, 0.20. All right, now we want to find what angle in radians has a tangent value of 2 when our angle has to be between -pi/2 and pi/2. So second tangent of 2 is going to be, and again, we're going to round to the nearest hundredth, so 1.11. And now we want what angle has a cosine value of 3/4 when that angle needs to be between 0 and pi. Second cosine of 3 divided by 4. And rounded to the nearest hundredth, that's going to be 0.72 radians. All right, that's it for this video. Hopefully that was helpful in letting you know what's going on here. Again, let me write these restrictions for you. The arc sine has to have a value that is between -pi/2 and pi/2. Arc tangent is also between -pi/2 and pi/2, and arc cosine is between 0 and pi. These are the same restrictions here for cosecant is related to sine here, and secant is related to cosine here. Now, cotangent is also going to be related to cosine here because cosine's in the numerator and it's going to have this restriction. So let's just write those for you, that cosecant is going to be between -pi/2 and pi/2. Cotangent, because it's related to a cosine on the top, is going to be between 0 and pi, and secant is going to be between 0 and pi. And we may get to use these other functions here in other videos coming up soon. All right, that's it for this video. We'll come back next time and keep talking about more topics from 6.1. See you for the next video.